Okay, hello everyone. We're back, and I'm hoping it's not choppy. Doesn't show that I'm live yet, though. Okay. It's still choppy. That is so weird. I don't know why it's choppy. So strange. Hopefully, I don't know. Maybe as we continue, it'll get better. I don't know. That's so strange. So weird. Okay. Well, hopefully it catches itself up or fixes itself. I don't know. I did check the quality on mine and it's HD. And it's streaming. The weird thing is that on my phone, my iPhone that I use to stream from, it's completely perfectly clear. So I don't know what the heck's going on, but we're going to get to creating regardless. So, all right, so let me move these card bases out of the way. And first and foremost, I was told in my bag of tricks that I brought home this evening to let you guys know that this amazing die is 50% off while supplies last. So this is, I think, $6.50. But the nice thing is if you are a subscriber, and I'm sure someone can go in and take a look at this, you're going to get your subscription discount on this as well. Yeah, it could be the windy, rainy, gross weather. Yeah, very true. So this is 50% off. So if someone would check with your subscription discount and let me know how much this is, it's literally pennies for this awesome die set. And what this does is it cuts out the Christmas tree, cuts out a star, and cuts out all the snow to go on that as well. I'm very excited that it's Friday. Very, very excited. So tonight we're going to be making some watercolor hearts. The reason being is I'm still on the kick of making the card bases, and we're going to use the brand spanking new Aqua pigments in the Valentine's Day colors. We did restock the Valentine's Day colors today. Oh, $6.59. Awesome. So we restocked these today, which $6.59. So it was originally $12.99. So you should get an additional discount on it. Not sure why you wouldn't be. That's strange. So there's the white, there's the candy heart, and there's the red hot that we're going to be using today. We restocked them today because you guys went wild yesterday in grabbing them. So if you haven't gotten them yet, there's still time because we did restock them today. I'm also going to be using some aqua pigment paper. If you have not tried this aqua pigment paper yet, I promise you are going to love it. And I'm also going to be using the mixed media stencil, one of my all-time favorites. Pretty sure this is one of Marie's all-time favorites as well. And this is the Jagged Heart stencil. And I'm also going to be breaking open a brand new palette. And this is because I wanted a new palette to work with today. So we're just going to be doing something very simplistic today. Thank you, Georgia. We're going to be creating some watercolor background hearts. So I'm going to grab some of the aqua pigment paper, and this paper, oh my word, if you haven't used it yet, it is phenomenal watercolor paper. Absolutely phenomenal. let me move this out of the way because we're going to do a little bit of tracing first, which is a little different than what we normally do. But we're going to do a little bit of tracing, and I'm going to trace out a couple of these hearts. I just have a regular everyday #2 pencil. I stole this from the teacher in my life, and I'm just going to go in and I'm just going to very gently trace out some of these hearts. Now, if you wanted to, you could do this freehand and just do some freehand hearts, but I like the pattern that I'm going to achieve by doing it this way. Now, it doesn't have to be perfect. You know what I always say. Create your own ending. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just draw yourself some very fine lines. Because the great thing about aqua pigments is since they are water soluble and they are a watercolor. Oh, actually, let me zoom in a little bit here. The great thing about the aqua pigments is you are able to go in and actually erase your lines after it dries. Because they are water soluble, so they will actually go around the lead pencil, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to do a couple little hearts here. Now, of course, you could spray this if you would like. You can go over top of it with aqua pigment and a dauber, which I think is really fun. But again, we're just adding, we just want to create like a really fun little background here. And a huge thank you to everyone that's making their purchases while I'm live. I appreciate that. I always want to say thank you while folks are grabbing some goodies while we're live. And now I'm going to go ahead. I'm just going to trace a couple more out. And you don't have to, you don't have to trace them all. If you want to go, on a side note and you want to create some, something else and, add some more, a different type of a line. But this is just so simple. And I love the jagged hearts. So now when I lift this up, oh yeah, you could definitely do the, oh, hello. Well, hello, Paint with AOW. Hello. So what we're going to do is first I'm going to take my Aqua pigment pen or brush, and I'm going to zhuzh out all the color that's already in there. And I'm really excited about this because what we're doing is we're doing something very loosey-goosey, very funky-monkey. We're doing something very, very simple. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go from light to dark, okay? So I'm going to grab a little bit, and you can see in my palette here, and a dab will do you, but I'm going to add more because when this actually dries out, you can still reuse it later. So I'm going to go and I'm going to add in some of, oh, those colors are delicious. Some of the Red Hot and some of the Candy Heart, which I just love both of these colors. I've been using them like crazy the past couple of days. And the key to this technique is I'm going to add some water to the paper first. So make sure your pen is, or your brush is starting, has some water flow to it. You might have to give it a little extra zhuzh to make sure the water is flowing. Get some good amount of water on there. Then I'm going to go and I'm going to dip into the Red Hot, and I'm going to allow this color to just seep on in there. Yeah, I think it does too. Okay, and I'm going to take a little bit, I'm not going to completely clean off my brush. I'm going to take a little bit of the Candy Heart and add that on there as well. I'm just going to let these two become friends. And you want to let them bleed a little bit, bleed out a little bit. That is correct. Chris says, I tried landing the Aqua Pigments are 12.74. Okay, hold on one second, because the Aqua Pigments, there should not be a discount on. So I'm not sure why it's doing that, so bear with me one moment. Because the Aqua Pigments are in a bundle. So those generally, there should not be a discount on those. So I'm not sure why that's there. But we're going to let that go because it's already on there. So, winner, chicken dinner. So you'll still get them for $12.74. They shouldn't be, though, so I'm not sure why that's on there like that. But that's all right. So let's go ahead and look up the die. And it might just be because there's already a discount on it that it's not allowing for that. Oh, nope, I know exactly why. Okay, if you refresh, whoopsies. There we go. So if you refresh, you should see the discount now. Awesome. Any subscription. Okay, so you're good to go. You are good to go. So some of them I'm going to do just straight up with the red. And this red is very vivacious. And don't worry about staying in the lines. That's half the fun, right? I'm just going to add a little bit of this, mix this together a little bit here so it has a little bit more of an oomph. It is Jerry. The email goes out to all of you guys at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. I'm really excited for the class tomorrow. I can't wait. All right, so now let's do this one with the candy heart. And again, all we're doing is creating. It won't, Tracy. I actually double checked the list. I actually triple checked the list today. You don't, Jennifer. You just have to be signed into your account and have to be an active subscriber. And it should automatically give you the discount. You do have to make sure that you're logged in, though. I know, these metallics are so pretty. I fall more and more in love with the metallics every time. Yeah, once you're subscribed, and actually we don't make any changes or updates to it, the system does it all automatically. So we used to do it where we had to, we would have to change everything out, but now the system does it automatically. So literally, it's kind of funny. The minute that you cancel your subscriptions, it drops you from the discount. But can you imagine when we used to have to do that manually? We would have to go in every month and see who was still a part of it and who wasn't. Oh, it was crazy. And that was when it was just me. Nope, it counts, Jennifer. As long as you are signed up, as long as you made your first payment. As soon as you make that first payment, you are signed up. All right, so I'm just going to go in and continue painting the hearts. And again, you want it to be very loosey-goosey. You want to make it very, you want it to look like you spent a really long time trying to make the watercolor look natural. But what's nice about watercolor, especially aqua pigments, is that it's very easy to make them look natural because you're just painting, in the lines. And it's great because even if you're not painting in the lines, it still looks pretty spectacular. Okay, has anyone checked out what the amount now is on that die? Because I have a feeling it's a really, really crazy price. Yes, it gets much more sparkly. Here, I'll show you this one, because this one's almost dry. I don't know if it's going to pick it up because of the choppiness, but there's a lot of sparkle in there. Hello, Heather. And again, just create your own ending. Add, Darker spots of red in some areas, and it's all going to dry back. Still shows 659. Hold on. Uh-oh. I know I fixed it. I know I did. Yeah, it's showing that it's updated. That's so weird. Hold on, let me see if it'll change for me. These to make sure I'm signed into the right. You guys might be telling me that it's already updated and I'm still in here looking because I don't see the chat. Yes, I do. Well, she's not my real twin. We just look alike. We just look alike. That's all. All right, let's see here. That's probably the larger size Aqua paper. Let me look. Give me 1 second. Whoopsies. I'm not using the larger size. I'm using the smaller size. Yeah, the larger size is, let me see. Hold on 1 second. That's the 6x9. Hold on. And the 6x9 should actually be, it should be less than that for you as a subscriber. Yeah, it's double that size. Let me see. It's actually 1104 if you're a subscriber for the bigger size. And it's a lot. It's double the size. Okay. All right, I'm back. Yeah, I just fixed it. You should be good to go now with the different pricing. All right, so I'm going to go in and continue painting. Sorry, I wanted to just double check all that stuff. Actually, I'm just going to go ahead and update the price of that to $4.99 for everyone. I don't think anybody has purchased it yet. Let me just go ahead and make that $4.99 for everyone, and then we won't even have to worry about the discount not coming off. There we go. And fixed. So now it's $4.99 for everyone. Which I'm sure is not what it was supposed to be, but it's probably cheaper. But that's okay. We have a lot of them. No, that's okay, Penny. We just have so many of an overstock of them that we need to make room for all of our all of our spring stuff, if you can believe it. Michael and myself were ordering tons and tons of spring stuff today. Actually, yes, for the tree dye, it's only $4.99. The big tree dye. Michael and myself were doing Halloween and Christmas today. Next Halloween and Christmas. Okay. So I'm just going to do another pinkish red one. And again, there's no wrong way to do this. Really, there isn't. It's, you know, create your own ending. And it always dries together, which is really cool. I just love the way it dries its way together. It always works out in the end, which is my favorite part of the aqua pigments, is how they always work out in the end. And I just got word that there are 2 of the mystery boxes left. So I'm sure someone can pop up the mystery box link for me. The mystery boxes are the biggest mystery boxes we've ever done. I was going to send an email out about them today, but I was like, no, there's only 2 left, and we'll have some very unhappy campers if they sell out super, super quick. But yeah, we have 2 left over because we always save 1 or 2 just in case something goes wrong. So we have 2 left, and that's a huge mystery box. It's about 2.5 pounds. Actually, a little bit more than 2.5 pounds. They are heavy, heavy boxes. Our postal guy was like, what is going on here with all these heavy boxes? Because he's used to us having lots of shipments, but not necessarily super heavy boxes. So it was really funny today and yesterday. Not yet, but I'm hoping to show it early next week. But I promise you, you're gonna love it. I'm just waiting for it to come in. Since we had the holiday, everything is a little bit delayed because although we were working, everyone else wasn't. All of our manufacturers were not. We were working, but our manufacturers weren't. So that's why I'm just waiting for it to come in. Okay, so I'm just going in and adding some more zhuzh there. All right. Now I'm going to zoom out a little bit. Your own fun page, shut up. Yeah. I know, isn't that cool what she did? I thought it was so cool. All right, so now I'm going to go in, and this might make you guys nervous, but I promise it's okay. And I'm going to do a little bit of freestyling because I want a couple of little smaller hearts. There's no right or wrong way to do this. That could be really cool. I would like that. Hello, newbie. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I wanted to add in, but some of them probably are going to end up being a little bit bigger. Because I want them to be all different sizes. I think that'll be fun. Because these will just be some added texture, because we're going to do like a really fun, and then I'm going to add a couple of little dots too. because we're going to add some vellum over top of this, and I think that the more the merrier for this background. And I just love the way that the watercolor looks. That's my favorite. I mean, the watercolor lends itself to such a vintage and cool aesthetic. You really can't mess up. Yes, it's $4.99. It's actually $4.99 for everyone. 1.9 only, because I know it's gonna go. Because that is it's a big die. I'll show you one more time. It's a really big die. Really, really big die. Do you just do card design or other art too? Both. I haven't done other art on this channel in a while, but I'm hoping to get back into that this year. Hello, D. It's my goal for this year is to get back into it. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. I only free-handed the little ones. The bigger ones, well, the bigger ones were free-handed at one point. I drew these out before it became a stencil. But this is a stencil. Hello, Simon. All right, so we're going to go ahead and put this guy to the side. Look at all that shimmer. Oh, I love this background. I think that's going to be super fun. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do another panel. But this time, we're going to actually do some dragging of the aqua pigments, which you guys may have never seen aqua pigment dragging before. So I'm excited to share aqua pigment dragging with you. I'm going to use my brand new... yeah, we'll have to get Simon some aqua pigments. I'm going to use, and I'm going to zoom out here a little bit, the brand new Create Your Own Ending clipboard. That's this guy here. We just restocked these as well. And I'm going to go ahead and do some dragon, which is one of my favorite things to do with the aqua pigments. And I don't think I've ever showed the aqua pigment dragging before. Yeah, these are, I'm working with the new colors tonight. These are the Valentine's Day colors. All right, I thought for sure that I had a clean spatula. I'm just going to clean this one off ever so gently. Okay. Oh, yes. Oh, that's fantastic, Michael. So Michael just gave you a link to something that's completely different from what we have talked about at all this evening, and that is our new Valentine home decor. We have all the new Valentine home decor in the store, and it's really, 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 really nice. He was working on it all today. Oh, thanks, Simon. I'll have to make sure I have one for you at CHA. Hopefully I can bring some with me. But yeah, the clipboard is laser etched. It's not screen printed, which was important to me because I knew that I was going to be cleaning this a lot. And the unfortunate thing about trying to clean a clipboard is that you will run into the issue of possibly, you know, messing up your yes, Penny, there is some really, really pretty. It's actually, if you look up, and I'm sure Michael can actually post the link for you, but there is beautiful St. Patrick's Day ribbon in the store right now, which is great that Mike's here too, because he knows all the stuff in the retail store, and if you have any questions, he can help you. Yeah, there's some really, really pretty, zoom in a little bit, really pretty ribbons and stuff that we brought in. Mike is our new retail manager, and he is making sure that you guys get all the goodies. All right, so all I'm doing is I'm placing some strategically, and by strategically, very random drops of aqua pigments. Okay. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my spatula and just very carefully I'm going to run this across my stencil. And you can just continually do this, especially with the new white. The new white is really cool. You're just going to want to be, you know, kind of gentle, but you're going to be doing like a marbling effect. Isn't that fun? This is the smaller. You mean the clipboard? I'm just going to grab a little bit more from my palette over here. The great thing about using the clipboard in this case is that because I'm using the clipboard, this isn't going to move around on me. Okay, but there's one very important step that you want to follow with this is you want to heat set it. And the nice thing about the Brutus Monroe stencils is they are heat resistant, so you can't really hurt them. This is one of our pre-existing heart stencils. And it's called Jagged Hearts. And the reason our stencils are... Oh, the stencil 6x6, I'm sorry. Oh, good. I'm glad you caught some, too. Okay. So now I'm going to pull this away from the clipboard. And I'm going to lift it, and it's going to be really cool. Look at how cool. So there's little indentations where the hearts are. It's just really, really, really fun. I think it's really fun. I hope you do too. So you can see different... So there's indent, and it's going to be hard to see. I'm going to try to bring it up to the camera to show you. But you can see the outline of the hearts with the kind of bleeding look around it. They are very heat resistant because they're made with a laser. I love a messy background. Okay. And then what's cool is you can actually see the hearts underneath of that. And then you can go back in, of course, and you can create some more outline to the hearts by coming back in with your aqua pigments and just adding ever so slightly a little bit more definition. Okay. Oh, the clipboard is full letter size. So it's 8, and it will fit in an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. So now I'm just going in and adding a little extra. Yeah, we just got those back in stock, the bead containers. Yeah, like 9 by 12, yep. And we just restocked the clipboards. And also by adding a little bit more aqua pigment on top of this, it's adding, even more shimmer. which, you know, you can never have. Oh, yours is coming tomorrow. Good. That's so exciting. I just like having the clipboard also just to put stuff on. That's what I use mine for. I mean, here I use it, you know, for the purpose in which it was intended, but the nice thing about having the clipboard is, and I know you guys, it's going to be hard for you guys to see, but I'm just following right where the where I can see the hearts here. And again, there's no right or wrong way to do this. They are heat resistant, yes. I mean, I wouldn't suggest, you know, trying to, you know, apply a ton of heat to them, but they are laser etched, so they put up with quite a bit of heat. Oh, I'm loving this. And again, this is very nice just to put like a Valentine's Day sentiment on. Yep, well, they start shipping on Tuesday. Possibly Monday. We're just waiting on the postcards. The silliest part of the box is what we're waiting on. But we need the postcards to make sure that you don't lose your pin. Okay. And now we're just going to turn this one into a heart here. So I know I'm going to make you guys nervous by freehanding again. And my clipboard's way too clean. I can't wait till there's like paint all over it. Yes, I love that holder. Oh, I love the way this looks. So simple. So simple. I love it. I have not. I know, that's what I'm probably going to end up doing. That's what I'm probably going to end up doing. Oh my goodness. Everything is what I put in mine. Literally everything. Okay. So here's the first one that's very, very clean. Then here's the second one that's very, very not. But I still love this because I feel like I can just put like just a quick sentiment across this and you can just be, I mean, done with it really. Okay, and for the last one, for my last trick, I'm going to use this again, but I'm not going to, whoops, actually, there was still some stuff on here. That's okay. I just want to kind of reconstitute some of this color. To see how much color is on here. Just with a light-handed brushing. Just to get some very, very light hearts. Well, that's going to be a darker one because there was a lot more there. So this is the alternative, which is just taking the extra paint that was already on here and just zhuzhing it. Because the water brush automatically allows the water to come out. There is ribbon in the inspiration box. It's the ribbon that's right next to me. I'll show it to you in 1 second. I'm going to show you the whole inspiration box on Monday. We're going to be able to take these card bases that I've been making and turn them into actual cards. And see, this is, I mean, so simple to just go in and take the color that was already on here. Don't waste that color. This is very, very mixed media. So to all my mixed media lovers out there, and I know there's quite a few of you, I'm not, what? Oh, not using the clip on my clipboard. Yeah, because I really want to get into this one. It's kind of like when you're making meatloaf and you don't want to use your mixer. I mean, the mixer would work great, but you want to get your hands into it. Sometimes it's a job for a mixer, and sometimes it's a job for your hands. This is a job for your hands. Sometimes you just got to get dirty. Yeah, mixed media challenge would be cool. All right. And so there's that one. Again, very loosey-goosey, very funky monkey. Love it. Okay, and I like the droplets that are already on here. I think that's fun. Exactly, Gyps. But I've seen some of those people on Food Network using a mixer. No, thank you. Okay. Okie dokie, okie dokie. So, do I have... I might have to go and grab some paper towels because I want to clean off my stencil now. Let me go grab some paper towels. Talk amongst yourselves for a moment. Forgot to bring my paper towel stashing. Okay, I'm back. Oh, good. Just talk about yourselves for a moment. Okay. So I'm going to lay down my paper towels. I'm going to use my new Squeaky Clean. And if you guys haven't gotten the new Squeaky Clean yet, I promise you're going to love it. I promise you. It smells so good. It's a very, very light lavender fragrance, and it just smells really, really good. Okay. And I use a lot because I like the way it smells. Okay. And I love that it's sudsy. Oh, it just cleans so wonderfully. It's also going to clean on all the dried on bits. And usually reds are very difficult to get off. I don't have any sneak peeks yet. I don't even have them yet. She is a mixed media extraordinaire. Okay. Oh, that would be fun. We'll have to think of all of them. I'll have to try to remember my own isms. Okay, so now I'm going to take a little bit of the raspberry glitter glaze and just a touch of the new flamingo glitter glaze. Both are, the flamingo is much lighter than the raspberry is. And I'm going to grab a piece of, oh yay, I'm getting stuff on my clipboard. I know that sounds so silly. Okay. I'm getting stuff all over my clipboard. We can. Oh, that's just squeaky clean. Oh, we'll just wait for it to dry later. Okay. Okay. Okie dokie. Okay. So let's go ahead and pop our paper into our clipboard, and I'm going to pop, look how clean that stencil is. Love it. We're going to pop this guy here. Actually, let's flip him over this way. And I'm just going to hit him with the heat gun to make him flatten out again. There we go. All right, so now let's grab some of the flamingo. Hello! All right, so let's grab some flamingo and some raspberry. Uh-oh. I might have sealed this one shut. There we go. Oh, love them. All right, so now we're going to start with some of the flamingo. We're just going to hit the stencil kind of sparingly. Then I'm going to grab some of the raspberry, and you'll see the difference here between the two. Now, I'm not worried about going outside of the lines because, well, number one, I never worry about going outside of the lines, but number two, because we can use some of that glitter glaze that goes off to the side too for the background of maybe a sentiment or something. You're going to see a card coming up soon from a one Miss Jess. I don't know if it's been posted yet. I don't think so. I mean, I know I saw it in the group, but Jess did a card with a glitter glaze zhuzh in the background, and is it pretty? All right, so don't be afraid to mix your glitter glazes on your project. I want to start showing my heart. Yes. You are in a completely judgment-free zone. Welcome to the Brutus Monroe family. All right. So now let's go ahead and close these jars up. Whistleworthy, that is a good one. I always forget about that. And Shining, Shimmering, Splendid is another one that I say all the time. Okay, so there's that, and that's going to be just beautiful once it dries, and I'll show you that tomorrow. Yeah, I helped her fix her one CHA project whether she wanted me or not. Wanted me to or not. I said, I think we just need a little zhuzh here. All right, and Squeaky Clean, of course, also. Oh, yeah, sorry. Creativation. I'm telling you, wait a week. Yes, CHA is much easier to type. All right, so I'm just gonna push all of the glitter off. Now, I used a lot of glitter, so I wouldn't suggest that this would be the best way of cleaning it off, but the Squeaky Clean, because it has that lavender oil in it, will definitely assist in that process. There we go. Almost completely clean. I mean, not completely, but good enough so you can get it to the sink, I'll tell you that much. Oh, I love this Squeaky Clean. Like I told you guys, I clean my whole house with it. We literally clean it. I mean, we clean the whole office with it. Let me take another smell. I love the way it smells. Just make sure to always shake it up before you use it. Okay, so does anybody have any questions about anything that we used this evening? Any questions at all? Oh, good. Well, I'm excited because we're going to do some exclusive scents. We're going to do what's called scent batches. Oh yeah, absolutely. I just put it in some super hot water, and the glitter glaze will actually start to become jelly-like, and you can peel it right off. Yeah, what scents would you guys like for the? Since we make it in house now, we can do all sorts of different seasonal scents. I have got, well, no, it's all natural. If it wasn't all natural, then I might be
I found a couple
little...
grocery store places near you. The first one is It's All Natural Temple Store at 2891 East Dublin Granville Road, Columbus.
First of all,
the second one is It's All Natural Organic.
Shut up. Can we please talk about the fact that Google is constantly trying to be the star? Hey, Google, stop.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Do you hear him? Always trying to rain on my parade. Out of nowhere. He just starts chatting. All the time. Although he hasn't done it all. Oh, strawberry would be great for the summer. No, that's Google, and he has been quiet for a while. But I'll tell you right now, he's been acting up lately. He's been getting real sassy. Real sassy. Right? Well, I tell Google to shut up all the time, and I think he's starting to develop an anger for me. So I'm sure that one day he's just gonna like turn all the lights off in the house and start making ghost noises until I, faint. You don't want to know what I call Siri. Oh, that's good. I like that. Okay, so that's all that. Right in the middle of the night. So thank you all so much for being a part of my life. I adore each. Try dealing with that. Oh, that's funny. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you all so much for your purchases. What's your real name? So we know who to look for. So thank you all so much for hanging out tonight. I appreciate each and every one of you. Make sure to create something every day. Make sure to create your own ending. And just be good to one another. That's all I ask. I'm so excited to hang out with all of you guys. Tomorrow, if you are taking the class tomorrow, I'm so excited to come and hang out with you. I can't wait. I think we're going to have so much fun. I mean, I know we're going to have so much fun because we're going to be talking about all sorts of different embossing techniques. and I think that that's going to be just super duper fun. If you didn't make it to this class, don't worry. I will be having signups for the class again soon, because I want you guys all to be able to take the class if you would like to, and I think that it will be super super duper fun to have the class again. So thank you all so much. I will talk to you guys very very soon. Have a wonderful evening. I love you all to pieces, and see you. Bye bye.